putting the projector screen up just to bring it down in a couple of seconds. How are y'all doing? Martin's on autopilot. I am too. You guys don't know why I'm on autopilot. Well, give it a round of applause for the give me a cheer if you've been to the Glasgow Improv Theatre before. Give me a cheer if you've never been here before. Wee. Somebody said wee. Somebody very politely put your hand up. Can I ask, what's your name?
Ria.
Ria. Everyone say hi, Ria.
Hi,
Ria, could you say hi to everybody?
Hi, everybody.
Ria, can I ask, how did you discover this show? This guy. Okay, so I'm just going to go through this chain of people. How did you learn about this show?
I was brought up by somebody who's not here.
Oh my God! Now I can't track of it. Have you ever seen any improv before at all, Ria?
And a class, yeah.
Okay, well, I don't have to explain that. I should. Improv, it's all made up on stage. We don't know any jokes beforehand. If we know jokes during the show, that's a plus. We're going to get, our show, we're going to get a suggestion of a location that fucking sucks, like a city or a town. And then we're going to look at some TripAdvisor reviews for that. But we haven't started that show yet. Let's just get you guys warmed up a little bit. On the count of three, shout your favourite word. 1, 2, 3.
Titties.
Some rude person said titties at the front. On the count of three, shout the most Scottish word you've ever heard. 1, 2, 3.
Python.
Add that to your python. On the count of three, shout the name of the person you hold responsible for all the bad stuff in your life. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. On the count of three, you're going to shout it again, and you're going to be like more pissed off at them because I did ask for the person you hold responsible for everything bad, so I want to hear that emotion. 1, 2, 3. God. It felt like less emotion. Let's just go on the show. You guys ready for your team tonight? Stand, please. Welcome to the stage. Go! So, as I said earlier, hinted at it, we're going to get a suggestion of a town that sucks, and then we're going to look at the various reviews of stuff in that town, and then do some scenes inspired by it. So, on the count of three, shout the town that sucks. 1, 2, 3.
Kingsland.
What was this one?
Kingsland.
Kingsland. Kingsland. Can I ask, are you from Kingsland?
Yeah.
They always are from the place that sucks. What's the worst thing about Kingsland?
That's not in Kingsland.
That's not in
That's
Kingsland.
very misleading. Just the town centre is truly shitty.
It's just boring, there's nothing to do.
There's nothing to do.
Yeah.
The good bar closed. R.I.P.
Do you think the good bar will be on TripAdvisor? Let's have a look at one of these things.
See at the top there, what was the Snettisham Park? Can you see that one?
It's Netisham.
Sorry. I forgot we were in the company of a local. Snettisham.
25 terrible, that's good.
Oh, actually, I just remembered I might be on a TripAdvisor review for
Snettisham Park.
First,
the Hunstanton Aquarium because I made a joke about a kid to the mother, and she wrote a really bad review, and I got pulled up by my manager.
I mean, on one hand, the show isn't tracking down people's reviews. On the other hand, I'm very intrigued what the content of the review is. Martin, you just read off one of these.
Yeah, rude staff, overbooked safaris, not recommended. The pre-booked safari left without us. The owner was rude and combative, blaming us for being late. The tour left early, and the trailer was ruined. Unclear what the toilets were. At the time we spoke to him, the safari should not have left. Tickets were still being sold for this time as we checked in, despite it showing as sold out online. A refund was given, but the safari are clearly overbooked. This seems like one of those things where it's like, please show up 50 minutes early before your booking time or they leave. I'm on their side.
I'll read this rip-off one because it sounds cool. Arrived at 2:05. Thought we would have lunch first before we had a look around, but we're told lunch is finished at 2 o'clock. So 5 minutes late, you can't have lunch. We had coffee and stale cake as we were hungry. Then bought our out tickets for entry, which cost £18. Only to be told that there weren't any more tractor trips around the park to see the deer. Although the park doesn't close until 5 p.m, only event left was to see the 3 p.m. feeding of the calves, which turned out to be a farmhand tipping pellets into a feed bin of not newborn calves. So we went for a walk in the short farming trail, which looks on the map as if it takes you around the far side of Coes Wood, but it doesn't. Just along the young stags field. Whole afternoon was an £18 rip-off.
Not good. Unfriendly staff. Crap. Paid £8 for 20 minutes to see pregnant sheep. Baby lambs, a couple of ponies on a... Oh, and... I thought that said a couple of ponies on a pig. I was thrilled. A couple of ponies and a pig and goats. Not wheelchair friendly and neither of the staff, so we decided.
Terrible experience.
Oh
I would never recommend it to anyone and was very disappointed from the start. There is little signposting to get in. Not that we should have needed it too much, as we used to visit years ago. But it's changed drastically since then, and boy, what a bad move this farm has made. It's overpriced for a start. But you wouldn't know that until after you've stepped out from paying and realised there's no more than 2 pigs, lots of lambs, some cows, crammed into small indoor enclosures, a few sad, run-down rabbit pens and some chickens, a couple of horses and a handful of goats. That sounds like a lot of animals. Previously, they had beautiful pens with the names of the goats on the doors, lots of pigs and piglets, small furry animals.
Right, that's the same, just to say that is all the same animals.
Gigantic players, a lovely large cafe, basically everything this is not now. We took our 1-year-old daughter here because as a kid I loved this place. I would never go back, and I would never recommend it either. It took just 30 minutes at her pace to look around. She spent another 30 minutes on the play equipment, and that was it. As adults, it was really quite sad to see these animals who clearly don't ever leave their sad little pens. And the cows, all crammed in with dirty straw, feces stuck in their fur. They don't look like they ever leave that barn. It's a really sad place for the animals and visitors. Save your money and visit Amazonia Zoo. This place clearly has run its course over the years and doesn't look far from closing its doors for good, which is incredibly sad, but I can't see how you could ever get repeats of that price tag for it. You can't. Conclusion. Leave your animals out, expand your farm, and try not to sell off any more land to turn it into houses, because you've completely ruined what was once a beautiful place into a sad, lonely place that looks like animals go to suffer.
I love that you used the form of like the formal essay with introduction, conclusions.
Yes.
Cool. That's our opening. We're going to do some scenes inspired by that.
So you've heard of running of the bulls, right? This is feeding of the lambs. It's just as intense. It's really fun.
It's just as intense.
It's just as intense. You'll
Okay.
enjoy it just as much. Right, here comes one.
No.
Right, just need to catch it. Right. Whoa, you almost got gored there.
I feel like I'm pretty safe. He's very cute.
Yeah, it's very cute, right? There you go. And this is definitely a lamb. It's no older than a lamb.
How can you tell?
I mean, just by looking at it.
Oh, okay.
This is definitely a lamb. It's not an old sheep.
I mean, you booked this stag do, so you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so as a plastic surgeon, I usually work on human beings.
It's one like facelift. I want to make him look like 15 years younger.
What age is this sheep?
15 and a half.
I should really say no to this, but my intrigue is piqued. I'll try it, but if I fuck up, you cannot hold me responsible.
No, not at all. And if you won't be held responsible. And if we could do something about the voice is sounding like too old. Its voice is broke. That's a sheep. So if we could.
I'm a plastic surgeon. You have been watching the film Face Off too much.
Well, just use some of the plastic, go into the larynx, minus 15 years.
God, I wish I didn't have such ambition. I'll give it a go, okay? But I need you to be happy with this.
The sheep is happy. The sheep is happy. It's getting attention.
Well, look what you did.
Your voice got a lot deeper, sheep.
You asked him to push the very limits of farmyard doctorates.
Oh, did he put a human larynx so you can speak now?
Obviously. Obviously, it's all human now. Apart from the...
Okay, you're not going to like this. So, during your surgery, there was a problem. Look, I'm really sorry about this, Castor Troy, but your face and voice has been switched with a sheep. Don't say you sound like a human being!
I have a little dream. I feel like we've been hanging out long enough now. Done enough bowling trips to talk about it.
Spill it.
Okay. I want to create a place where sad animals go to die. I want to build it from the ground up. Fit for purpose. Animals.
Yeah, no, I heard you.
Yeah.
That's the
Oh.
face is not a confusion.
Oh, okay.
About what you said. I just specifically, you want a place where sad animals die.
Yes, but if they come in happy and become sad and then die, it's all within the same umbrella for me. As long as we're moving towards abattoiry, towards that. But I want to charge. I want to charge people and the animal. I want to make a lot of money on it.
Okay. This sounds a bit like a theme park you're thinking of.
Mm-hmm.
Gutterball.
When it comes back up, I'll try again.
I mean, sure, yeah. I don't see. I mean, why have you thought this is your dream? Why, I don't understand. Like, sad animals are sad, and if it was like, I thought at first it was maybe you were saying like an animal hospice.
Yeah, no, that's what a lot of people think to begin with.
Yeah. Which I would have been. I was like, oh, okay.
More on board with.
I would understand more, perhaps. I'm
Yeah.
still not 100% on board with this. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah. Well,
Next bowler up.
I missed my second go.
This is speed bowling.
Yeah. So,
Strike.
fuck's sake. Yeah. So basically, the sadder animals are, the happier I am. I've just found that to be true.
2 pins.
Getting better.
You've got another go as well.
I don't know if
Next
that applies.
bowler
No.
I'm not used to. I'm used to non-speed bowling.
Strike. I'm just. Yeah. Here's the thing, and you might hate this.
I feel like I will.
Yeah, you might. So, I take a little baggie of birdseed everywhere I go. If I scattered that along the bowling alley and then bowled while the pigeons were there.
Is this about Angela? Is this all just about Angela? Because she was a vet. Have I touched a nerve?
Yeah.
It's your go.
I haven't. I don't know if I've done the work to get there yet, but that feels right intuitively. End of game. Yeah, of course you were. You were.
I got 10 strikes.
Yeah. You are too good at this game. I don't know why we always do this. Why don't we ever go to my weird ideas, like slaughtering a dog?
Like Disneyland.
Before you ask me for my order, let me just admit, I left a bad review for this restaurant 3 years ago. And I really hope it's not going to affect the quality of food or service that I get.
You're Jonathan 1967.
How the fuck did you know that?
It's been waiting a long time for this. Come in here, boys. We've got a gold
The chair's strapped tight!
Where do you get the nerve saying your hamburger was medium rare when you asked for medium?
I definitely asked for medium, and you served me a well done hamburger, okay?
I don't think you can even tell the difference.
I clearly can. I left it. Look, the review was fair. It was harsh, but it was fair. You were a new business. I felt bad. I've heard that you guys have turned it around. I'm here to give you a fair shout. Please remove this buckling apparatus.
Well, would you consider deleting or amending your previous review?
I would rather burn in hell.
Increase shackles.
No!
Huh?
Fine. I'll. You know what? If I have a better restaurant experience this time, which I am not having, I will amend the review.
Last time we were good, but you know what? Since then we've only gotten better. So there's a good chance you'll like this food the next time.
Are these two your dunderhead sons?
Yeah, I've been training my sons.
Dunderhead?
Yeah, please use their real names. This is Boris. This is Doris.
Okay, well, they seem like dunderheads to me.
Please do not call my sons. Do not mention this in the review. My sons are dunderheads, okay? Because a lot of people have been mentioning it, and then at the top in the little AI summary, it's mentioning dunderheads, and I want to eliminate that keyword.
Okay, you did not have these sons working here on my first review, so
Okay,
I
good.
did not notice them the first time.
Okay, great. What would you like?
I would like a medium rare burger, please.
Okay, same as last. The usual. The thing he got before. Okay, medium
This should
rare.
be easier. You have a second shot at it. You know exactly what I want, and you know what I don't like.
I don't like this tone, sir.
I don't like being in some kind of strapping apparatus.
Well, you should have thought about that before being mean online.
But
Words have consequences.
are you guys going to feed it to me or something?
Yeah.
Is that what they do?
People like Boris and Doris feeding them. That also gets mentioned in the review.
This burger better be pretty fucking good. I'm sorry for swearing. This is not a good start.
You opened your mouth so willingly. Yeah.
Not a baby. Turn off the packet.
Pretty good, right? 5 stars, yeah?
So the burger was just ready the second I asked for it?
Yeah.
Who's dunderheads now?
That's right, Boris.
Could you stop drooling on me, please? It is very gross.
I don't say this much, but no.
He's right, he doesn't say that much.
Okay, well, look, if you want me to be honest, I think it's a little underseasoned.
What the fuck? Underseasoned?
Yes.
I'm going to put all your belongings on the floor.
Not my everyday carry.
But hold on.
Hold on.
It was medium.
Yeah, it wasn't well
Medium
done.
rare.
It was medium rare this time. I just found it a bit underseasoned.
Okay. So you fix your review. You give us 5 stars.
I'm going to be.
I've logged you in already.
Okay, well, I need my hands to be free.
You'll do it with your
I'll
nose.
do it. Okay. I'm not going to do. Look, I would be lying to you all if I didn't say that I'm going to call the police the second I get out of here. Okay. I've had food thrown into my mouth. I've been like automatically strapped into a chair and all my stuff is on the ground.
You're stressing Boris out. Don't do any of that. That's really going to stress Boris out.
He's such a dunderhead, man. Just see it.
Okay, it's okay, Boris. It's okay, Boris. He's not gonna do that. He's gonna leave a nice review, and he's gonna get out of the restraints, and then we're all gonna go our separate ways.
You're gonna leave this restaurant?
We're all gonna leave.
We're shutting down today.
It's our last day.
Are you proud of your sons?
Prouder than anything.
You're a fucking idiot.
We have you in straps. You come in here, insult our burgers, insult my beautiful sons, and we could leave you here. We could leave you in the
Yeah,
straps.
give us back our burger.
I can't give you back the burger. I ate it.
Regurgitate it, boys.
Oh God!
We'll give that to the next person that comes in.
Thought you were shutting down.
It's our last day. You think we're done?
You know how many reviews we've got?
No.
5, and you're one. We've got 4 more to go.
Your review holds a 20% weight. And listen, there's still a chance for you to reconsider.
Fine, okay, I'll do it. Put the iPad in my nose, I'll rephrase it. But I need to be honest, because that's the only thing I care about, really. I'm going to modify it when I leave this restaurant.
Do you want to die? Say things that will result in your death!
Look,
What sort of honesty game are you playing? What's your fucking deal?
My-
Fucking weirdo!
I'm
You
not
wanna
weirdo.
die? You'd rather be honest than dead?
Yes!
What the fuck is this? An Oscar bait movie?
What?
That's what they do. They have it. Oh, I must not tell a lie. You're about to die in real life.
Your son's jaw appears to have a problem now.
He does that when I get a bit too angry. It's okay, Boris. It's okay, Boris. Daddy just lost his temper. My beautiful son.
Are you here for the tour as well?
Yes.
Yeah. It's supposed to be leaving in like 5 minutes, but sure, I can't see anyone around. I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, no, they went 10 or so minutes ago.
What?
Hmm.
Oh, well, that's not on.
Yeah, I'm just kicking around in case they come back for me.
In case I come back for you.
Yeah, I think they saw me screaming and shouting.
Cool.
But I guess the longer it goes, the less likely.
How long have you been here?
As I say, I was here early, but they didn't seem to want me on the tour.
Okay. Well, I'm sure there's another tour. Maybe you can get on that one. I'm I'm hopeful the next one comes along.
Sir, we're closing the park.
Yeah.
We need you to. The exit's actually a mile south. So we're going to be closed pretty soon. So.
Okay. I think at any minute the tour guide's going to come back and say, "Oh gosh, we missed you earlier, didn't we? And come on, have a panini and stuff with us." I think that's going to happen. So if you wouldn't mind sweeping away.
The last tour was a couple of hours ago, so they're not going to.
Yeah.
There's not really been a case of the tour coming back for anybody. So.
It's really weird because all 8 tours didn't acknowledge me. So they just drove off.
Yeah, but the ticket is transferable, so you could have got on any of those ones.
They kept leaving.
Did you try to go on?
No, I stood at the
You just
waiting
stood here?
point. I stood at the waiting point. Everyone got on. No one invited me. And then they went.
Okay, last call for the tour. Last call for the tour. Last call for the 2:15 tour. We're leaving.
Honey, please come home. Your son misses you.
Daddy, I'm scared to go to bed.
Yeah.
Give him a hug. It might make him want to come back.
Oh, he let go of me.
How long did you want the hug? I've got other things on my mind.
Fathers don't usually say, "How long did you want the hug?"
I feel like this is entering my permanent memory.
It is. See that? That's a permanent memory you've given your boy.
Okay, well.
Now he thinks he's unlovable.
Okay, well, some of us are out here thinking they're untourable, and that's
You missed the tour. Okay, it's not coming back.
I don't know why you're talking in the singular.
What? You missed the tour.
You're still talking in the singular.
How about you talk to me, your wife, and we go home and we spend the rest of the weekend not thinking about the tour and getting over what the F this is.
Listen, you know that I have long wanted to take a little trip around the Jorvik Viking Centre. I have spent a long time hoping to look around the Jorvik Viking Centre. I want to look by car.
Okay, 3 p.m. tour of the Viking Centre, where we drive around the Viking Centre. 3 p.m. tour for anyone to come on board. This bus is empty, where we drive around the Viking Centre. 3 p.m. tour. We run this bus every 15 minutes around the Viking Centre. Round I go.
Oh, that's quite a lifelike one.
Oh, yeah, with the beard and everything. Yeah.
Oh, moves.
Is this part of the tour?
Yeah.
We're going to go on the server. I guess you're hosting or something.
Yeah. So, Vikings.
I need so much from you. When the busman comes, I need you to say to him, "Look at that man over there. He looks like he could add a lovely presence to the bus. Invite him on."
Are you a vampire? That's a silly thing to say. I'm sorry, I'm having such a great time.
Don't be stupid. It's a very smart thing to say. Okay, are you?
Is that a Viking thing?
It might be part of the whole experience or something, right?
I am a father, and I am a man who doesn't know enough about the Jorvik Viking Centre. Please, look, you guys are my last chance for a tour today.
Sure, should be turning on pressure.
I know. They cannot hear all the time. Ha ha. Okay, remember what I said. Remember what I said. Remember what I said.
You know you could just get on. Fuck off.
On board the 315, sir. 315, sir. Great.
Hey, see that guy? It's like, could you like personally invite him in? Because he's being really weird.
Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, you got your wristband?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a wristband? Are you wanting to go around?
Yes, I want to go
the
to the tour.
Okay.
I don't have a. What's this? I don't have a wristband.
Just have to. Okay, sir. Please don't make me tap the sign. Don't be aggressive to our drivers. You're shaking, sir. Okay, you know what? You don't need a wristband. Are you wanting? You seem to desperately want to be invited onto this bus. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Are you a vampire?
I am a father.
That's our first time.
You saw the first half. Going to be the same thing, basically. On the count of three, give us a place.
Well, do we want to go back to that?
Want to go to SeaWorld?
What was the
SeaWorld,
place
right?
that you went to?
Hunstanton Sea Life Centre. It was quite a few years.
Hunstanton Sea.
Do we want to see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hunstanton.
Is that the spelling? Yeah.
Yeah, welcome.
Sea life. Sea life.
They are very well reviewed. That's the first thing I've seen. Was it a 1-star review you gave?
Oh,
Or is there a keyword in it that we could search for? Did you say xylophone in it? Because that would really help.
Did you really have to go at the penguins?
If you can't remember, we'll just have a look at the 1-star reviews maybe then.
I remember what I said.
Okay.
And that's quoted in there. But I said that basically we were doing like a thing where you would get a medal, but this kid had been like a little shit, just crying the entire time.
If you have to choose,
Crying. Sorry.
if you have to choose, if you have to choose 1 or 2 words to search for in this that could maybe bring it up, what?
Medal.
Medal and crying? Medal?
Crying.
Great.
Skeptical of fast fight.
Maybe just medal on its own?
Let's put a wee comma between us.
Let's just try medal on its own.
Yeah.
And maybe a 1-star.
This is so tense.
There's only one.
All right.
We're on the wrong path. We need to just choose reviews at this point.
Yeah. Let's just do.
Let's just clear medal then.
Hey, if we find it by magic,
Yeah,
we
medal. Did you use your full phone number on it? Search on that. Cool. Failed to get there. Unfortunately, after buying tickets online, we didn't make it.
It's your fault!
Consider a donation. Hopefully we'll make it there another time. Hi there, I'm sorry to hear that you were able to make it. Please contact us and we can rearrange your ticket day so you may visit us.
I'll do this next one. Horrible. 1-star. Awful. Tiny enclosures for the penguins and the seals. They should be out in the wild, not in a tiny pool for people's entertainment. The seal hospital has windows for people to stare into these seals. Which is honestly a scene we kind of did earlier. Which is just what they need when they're ill. It's also ridiculously expensive.
First off, very rude manager. First off, there was no food in the cafe at all for lunches, bearing in mind it was lunchtime, and the place was fairly busy with children. Second of all, your manager, Nigel Crosdale, his attitude was appalling. The way he spoke to me for the 5 out of 6 members of staff, my young children, other customers in the shop was disgusting. For a man to speak down to a woman the way he did makes me feel sorry for the staff working for him. If he can speak to a customer the way he did in public, I cannot begin to imagine how he speaks to his staff behind closed doors, let alone his family. The way he stood up against the shop counter, arms folded, watching me and my children around the shop after the most impolite and abrupt confrontation was the most intimidating and embarrassing situation I've ever been in. The drop of salt water happened to drop into my eye. My 22-month-old eye, whilst in the big tank room, and start to burn instantly. I originally told the staff from the
Sorry,
way.
what is happening?
Why
does she have a 22-month-old eye?
I suspect that's a baby.
I originally told the staff on the way through to the toilet to rinse their eyes out, that something was leaking from the ceiling. In case something, sorry, I think I read that wrong. In case something that shouldn't be leaking was leaking. And so they could put a wet floor sign down as there was a puddle on the floor and young children around. When I returned to the shop, from the get-go, your manager had a very get-over-it attitude. Was rude, didn't once apologise, ask if I was okay or my son was okay, or try to be a manager and explain the situation until he noticed me getting a little pissed off with the way he was talking to me. I kept reassuring him that I wasn't being funny about the situation and told him probably around 10 times, yet he continued being misogynistic. I just wanted to inform the staff in case it happened to be a health and safety issue, or it happened to another child. His face looked like I just offended his mother. I wish I never said anything. I was trying to do the right thing. I was never once was funny about it. If he came over and apologised and explained in a calm, professional manner, I would have accepted that apology and carried on with my day as if nothing happened. I understand things can happen. In my existence, I've never been spoken to by any shop/amusement/attraction or manager the way he spoke to me, ever. Very unprofessional. I have never felt so embarrassed, belittled, patronised, intimidated in my 27 years on this earth. I have not ever wanted to leave a place so quickly. Absolutely disgusting. You seriously need to reconsider your management. Oh! Change jobs. One where you don't have to deal with customers and children and have to try to be kind, compassionate, and empathetic. My 3-year-old told me on the way home he didn't like the man in the shop because he wasn't very nice to mummy. Now, if a 3-year-old man is being horrible to him and you don't, you seriously need a massive wake-up call.
We got enough, or do we want another one?
That was quite short.
All right. No cash! Never got to visit or buy anything, as apparently they refuse to take cash. How am I meant to teach my children the value of money? Pay for everything on my card. How many kids have a debt or a credit card? Debit, surely. Coffee shop next door is also card only. Very disappointing. Avoid.
Go. We're going to do some scenes inspired by that.
Oh my god, guys! Let's find a 22-month eye in the tank! A 22-month-old eye! What the fuck happened?
Is it a fish eye?
No, it's not a fish eye. Look at this. What kind of fucking humanoid fish is
I
this
just
thing
want
we
to
have
check. I
here?
just want to check.
Okay.
Don't put it back.
I'm not putting it. Been on the side table.
Okay. First of all, congratulations on being able to identify the age of the eye. I could not tell you how old that eye is.
I've
But number two, I think if a 22-month has lost that eye and didn't tell us, that mother is negligent. Let's bring it in.
No high fives. No high fives. This is what happens when I'm the supervisor and I leave. I'm expecting yous to deal with stuff. So obviously there's been an incident. Fine, if it's been an accident, it's not our fault. Cool. We need to log it in the accident register. What?
Can I just say something?
Yes.
Just fucking chill out.
Come on. No.
A beer.
Oh.
We cannot. No beer when there's an active incident. There's a 20-month-old eye.
That's really gross. Could you put that away, please?
I don't see the problem.
Yeah.
What has happened? Someone's
Lost an eye.
Yeah.
It's such an easy doc to join. That's what's happened.
And nobody's came to us about it, so we are in the clear.
Okay. Right. Okay. Maybe if we can, if there's a way of getting away with this? If
Yeah.
no one.
Yeah.
You know how we get away with it? We don't put it in the logbook and we have beer.
We don't freak out.
Okay, right. I
You,
still
just,
have.
you sound just like that
You-
woman that was screaming at us yesterday for some reason.
Yesterday?
Yeah,
What
yeah,
happened
yeah.
yesterday?
I didn't really pick up on the details, honestly.
Something about like a wet floor.
Yeah.
But I was like, you're in an aquarium.
Absolutely.
Why is the floor wet? I can't have a day off. The floors should not be wet because it's an aquarium. The water's in the tanks where these should not be.
You
the water,
love touching that eye.
I don't like
That is the main thing you like doing.
No, I think it's gross. I'm using it to illustrate.
Okay, he's coming home in a couple of minutes. This is an intervention.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
he's carrying that thing around. It's one of the grossest things I've ever seen.
He puts it in a little glass behind next to his bed like it's his dentures, like he's in the snowman.
Okay. But it's an intervention. Don't let us.
What the fuck are you doing in my flat?
Okay, what's in that fist?
My keys and key rings?
Would you like to show us?
No.
Come on, Andy.
No, what? It's my keys and my key ring.
We know it's the eye of a 22-month-old. Take a seat. We're all going to tell you how much we love you and we're scared.
I was just trying to get rid of it from the crime scene, and I had it encased in plastic and made into a keychain at Thompson's.
Look, I'm your brother.
You want me to do what?
do keychains, right?
We do keychains.
Cool, yeah, just keychains.
I can't do that.
Oh, you said you do keychains.
We do
Just,
keychains. That's
no.
what I'm all.
Yeah, great. Just encase it in plastic, attach it to my keys, please.
God, I wish Timpson's wasn't going down the drain. Okay, this is going to take about 5 minutes and complete silence with anybody. Never tell anybody this.
Hang on, here, pick up the key.
Yeah. Which one?
There's my number. That's the receipt. Sorry. You know me. What are you doing? That's pretty lifelike.
Yeah. It's
What did you?
it's a real human eyeball. He made me do it.
Nigel Crosdale. Fuck. You know who runs this fucking place? Nigel Crosdale.
You run the whole place? Yeah.
Now listen. Not a lot of people can run a lovely little place like this like I can. Okay, this is the best tea room in all of King's Lynn. And I reckon you're saying things about my mother when I'm not around.
I've never met you before. I just came for a wee drink.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Just came for a drink. Yeah. And why don't you have a scone too? Have a scone on the house. You absolute prick.
I'm not going to say anything about your mother.
Hey, what's your name?
Well,
Yeah? What do you do for a living?
I work a lathe.
Okay, I own a tea room. That's my thing. Okay?
Yeah.
So fucking grow up.
There's your scan. Sorry, didn't mean to make eye contact. Sorry, Nigel.
You know, you seem like a bit of a tyrant, Nigel. That member of staff is shaking like a leaf.
Here's your cup of tea.
Sorry, thank you.
Don't say anything else, please.
I'm not scared of
You get to go home.
Do you not let your staff go home?
How do you think you make a tea room successful? There's one or two.
Wait, no, I'm thinking. So you probably want to build a community, you know, like people, regular customers, and keep overheads low, and keep profits high.
Yep. Yep, that's one way. Or you keep your staff here 24/7 and you employ no women.
And that's success. Why would that make you more successful? You know what, Nigel? I don't like you.
Oh yeah.
I'm a paying customer. Okay?
Yeah, look. I just think everything you're doing is so sweet and funny. Like, so funny. But you are here just like such a twat. So funny. Sit down.
I'm not going to sit down. You're a fucking monster. Why would I stay in your establishment? You'd be a prick to me. I see your staff. They're terrified.
Oh.
And you're a big fucking misogynist.
Oh.
You're I'm going to tell your mum.
Well, you met Nigel Crosdale.
Yeah.
Well, you need to go back and apologise. You can't speak to him that way. You're in a lot of trouble right
He's
now.
a prick. Why?
Do not speak of he who shall not be named. Okay? What you have to do for your
Nigel.
own life, for your family, for your kids, is to go back and grovel to Nigel Crosdale.
I'm not scared of Nigel Crosdale. He owns a tea room. What fucking coward. He doesn't even have the balls to open a coffee place.
Keep your voice down.
Why are you so scared of him?
He has ears everywhere.
Oh, Nigel.
Hello, Bill. I've split my soul into 7. Each one locked inside some representative item. And a snake.
Is that where your misogyny is coming from? Harry Potter or something?
Oh yeah, that was the gateway for me. But as soon as I got into it, it snowballed. It's so enthralling.
Nigel, you're a little creep, okay? I don't know why people are scared of you.
Without me, there's no tea.
I'm more of a coffee guy. I just wanted to change things up. I'm going to go and tell you to your mum.
Don't.
I'm going to do it.
Hey, buddy, let's things got out of hand. Don't go to...
I'm going to tell your mum. The stuff you've been saying.
I don't even know...
I can only imagine the thing you've been posting on Reddit.
You don't know my mum.
He knew me. What's all this I've been hearing, Nigel? Get over here, little pipsqueak. I'm floating off the ground, by the way.
Mumsy. Please. I opened the tea room. I've wrenched my soul in septuplet. I need this tea room to keep existing. Don't just stare at me, Mummy.
You opened the tea room despite me being a coffee person.
I've got a new thing for you to do, Harry Potter? Well, there's a disgusting little tea room owner who I need you to kill.
No problem. Usual bank account.
20k, do it easily. Make sure you leave no witnesses. Are you taking a shot there?
Oh, you want my church donation? I was here last week. Consider that my donation.
Okay. Can you just like pass it down the line?
Just
pass the basket out.
Okay, yeah. I was here last week though.
Yeah, that's people come here like every week. A lot of people come here every week.
Okay.
Just
consider my last week attending my donation, just so we're clear.
no, that I understand. But
Okay, great.
just if you can take the basket and just pass it to the person.
Actually, I've had a really hard week. I gave a little bit more than usual last month, so I think I'm covered.
Cool. There's no obligation in this congregation for people to donate any money.
Cool.
Thanks.
Yeah,
But I'm just standing in the aisle and I will pass the basket across, like that's all.
that's cool.
And
So you're passing it, yeah?
I'm passing it to you and you pass it down.
Okay. Just
That's-
can the little bit extra that he did, can you just consider that my donation for this week? And then
Sure, whatever.
So I'm in the plus with the G-man.
Yeah, would prefer calling him the Lord, but
Formal. Formal.
he's in charge.
I give some pocket money to my sons. They're 4 and 7 respectively. When they were younger, it was just.
So the music has stopped and the pastor is about to start talking. Can we?
Killing it.
So when they were little, I gave them sort of pennies. But as they got older, I've given them a bit more.
Yeah, feels like we're covered. Maybe you should donate thyself.
Yeah, just like there's only those.
I'm not taking this.
You're a little short today, aren't you, Stephen?
Sorry, Father.
Oh, I don't want to use my cross-shaped baseball bat again.
Just make it fast.
How much are you short?
Like, I don't actually know. One of the guys was pretty new, and then one of the guys, he had something with his kids. I think it was probably like £7 or £8. I'm assuming. I mean, the new guy, new people sometimes give more because like they're trying to make a good impression.
Yes, I hear a lot of.
Yeah, thanks for coming to Timpson's. You want me to do what to your baseball bat?
I want it to be in the shape of a cross.
Okay.
It's not that strange.
Okay, I'm gonna have to add more material to this.
I should have went to a carpenter. Why am I?
I don't know why I did that.
Pretty cheap though, pretty cheap.
Timpson's has gone downhill. I'll do it.
Thank you very
I'll
much.
do it. I just need absolute silence. 15 minutes.
Very easy, I'm a priest.
Nigel Crosdale. I need you to hit my mother a couple of times.
Consider it done. Very easy. Nigel, I love the tea that you give us. Hey, you know what? Bring it in, bro. I don't think we do this.
Nigel Crosdale! I have your final Horcrux, a 22-month-old eye!
You guys have fun? Yeah! Right, we're going to get you all out here and then change over for a new show that is starring probably a quarter. Come back up for Cage Match. It fucking rocks. In the meantime, you'll see some advertisements before and after the show on the big screen. What have we got? We've got new classes starting up in January. If you've never done improv and you want to do a 101, do it. If you don't want a 1, do the 201. We've got some drop-ins, blah blah, improvglasgow.co.uk. What else? We're always taking donations at the door, so if you would like to... Somebody said, Cammy sent that to donation. I was like, who said it? We take donations for their show, always appreciated if you haven't paid for tickets. Let's get out here, get a drink, and then come back up.